One of the most common topics that comes up in career forums is how do you restart your career after taking a break? And the fact of the matter is, we do need to take a break, either for personal or professional or other reasons. The break may be for a couple of weeks, couple of months, or even a year or two. Like, for example, I had to take a break in my career when my father was really ailing, and I was living in America with my close family, and I had to move back to India to take care of my ailing. At that point, I took an FMLA, a family medical leave, moved back to India. But at that point, I also realized that I cannot continue in the same job. So after a while, after I kind of wet my feet back in India, I took a break from that job, took care of my family and family business. And eventually, after my father passed, I decided to restart my career in India. And I've been reflecting on this topic in online forums, and I have been responding and mentoring people. I thought I'd share my views on how you restart your career after a break. Restarting a career after taking a break is difficult, but not impossible. So here's the question that I had answered on Quora. How do you restart your career in corporate India after a 6 to 7 year gap, which is a rather long gap? And this got more than 115 upvotes and thousands of views. Now, I thought I'll summarize this and share my viewpoint on this topic. Think of a career as a long train journey. In India, one of the longest train journeys is from Dibrugarh in Assam to Kanyakumari, which spans about 4,286 kilometers, more than 80 hours of journey, right? And this compares to other long journeys from Moscow, Russia to Vladivostok, or Moscow to Beijing, or Moscow to Beijing via Ulaanbaatar. These are really long journeys. And the one from Dibrugarh to Kanyakumari is vibrant because people get in, get out, get in, get out at different stations. And to me, this analogy of a long train journey really holds true for a career also. Because just like in a long train journey, people will alight and board the train at almost every station. Likewise, when it comes to a career in corporate world, people will join, people will leave organizations for various reasons. Now, the tips for restarting your career after a break. First and foremost, be open about your break. You had your reasons. Be open about them. But you don't need to really spend a lot of time or energy justifying your break. The hiring manager is looking at your employability, not your life story. Of course, while you're trying to get back into your career, do assess or reassess your career journey. After a break of about a year, 6 months, 2 years, or 3 years, your goals and ambitions would have to be reset. Just like missing the train or getting off at one station and rejoining that train, you will not get to that wedding that you are planning to attend at that destination at that point in time. But you have to reassess if that destination is really revisiting. Now, revisit your skills. What you learned, 4, 5, 6 years ago may not be relevant to today's workplace, today's job market. You have to reassess your skills and make sure you are putting your best foot forward. Uh, Lastly, do plan to be flexible. Taking the train analogy, if you miss that berth or you miss that train, you will not get that same seat. You will have to readjust yourself to that new journey, new train. Now, don't fall into the following traps. Don't think of fellow passengers from that old train who may be further along in your train journey. This will demotivate you because you are in your new journey. Reassess your goals and move forward. Don't fret over lost opportunities. Do not expect a lot of empathy and sympathy. Recruiters don't have time or energy to listen to sob stories. They just want candidates who can hit the ground running. Are you that candidate? Put your best foot forward. Business leaders are paid to deliver on their outcomes. You want to show when you get back to your career journey that you're willing to hit the ground running and deliver on the outcomes. Now, your career journey is yours alone. Just like that train journey, a career journey is going to be unique. People will get in, get out. Stop comparing yourself. Just focus on what lays ahead. How can you put your best foot forward and move forward?